What's up, everybody? Free to play OG here, back on day 49 of our free to play live stream series. Hope everybody's doing great. Thanks so much for being here. We have got a good looking episode today. I am excited. We got a lot of cool stuff to look at. I think we'll probably start by kind of breaking down how yesterday went, because yesterday was a doozy. We ended up streaming for 4 hours yesterday. And we made it to stage 50 of Shadowlands yesterday. And I gotta tell you guys, we barely slid into that goal. Barely. I had to clear a stage with Spider-Man yesterday. That was just brutal, but it was good fun. So, shout out to people that hung out for some of that yesterday, but we did manage to push all the way up to 50. However, in a tragic twist of fate, good morning guys, morning Eddie, in a tragic twist of fate, we were not able to push our future pass to level 40. Look how close we got. Ooh, we just couldn't quite get there. I sat there and ground out every single thing I could. I popped, even after I'd collected both completion rewards, I popped my rift and sat there and just farmed my rift on the lowest difficulty as fast as I could, trying to get the 5 points per run. But we didn't quite get there. Nice, welcome to the Alliance. All right, so what we were after was the 6-star mega rank up ticket here, because that's going to get us our tier 3 Star Lord. And as you can see, we're just, I mean, we've got it today, no problem. What did we shoot through, like 6 tiers yesterday or something? 5 tiers? 5, I think. Oh, 16. Anyway, so at the end of the day, I'm like tired, and the night, I got like a tiny bit of energy left, right? And I'm sitting there trying to figure out what I can do. I know I can't, you know, push the future pass all the way. So I just thought oh, geez. Nice 21 Essence of Dimension there. That is nice. So I decide that I will do something cheeky and throw 40 energy at the X-Men Epic Quest, the Beast Mission, and lo and behold, you guys, we freaking hit the single item on that stage after like, whatever, 140, 240 runs, and we just happened to get it last night. So, hell yes, please. Now we're going to have 2 6-star mega rank up tickets to work with. We got a 6-star character selector today. Yeah. It's going to be a good one. Things are heating up. We got some new events today, or a new event, I think. Just the store. And then tomorrow we'll get the heroic battle, or whatever it's called. Should come out tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. What do we got? Yeah, there it is. Ranked battle, and then a couple other reforging and unequip events. Anyways, so that was super exciting. We were really hoping for that mega rank up ticket. The first thing we're going to do on stream here, even though the exciting stuff is best saved for other people being here, we're just going to do this quick, even with our boost points and energy capped, because I don't want to risk that the rest of this epic quest asks us to do something like, who knows. I don't think obviously Converging Fates isn't in any of these epic quests, but just an example of some sneaky way. Did I claim that? I didn't even claim it. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Grab that out of our inbox, y'all. We might as well just grab all this. I shaved. I shaved. I did not shave, that's for sure. I saved all our Shadowlands chests from yesterday to open on stream, so let's hope we get something in here. There's not a lot, so. Some gold's nice. Take that. Some more gold is nice. Hey, guys, that ain't bad. A mythic comic card out of the Shadowlands chest, will take it. Pretty nice. Nice 6-star ISO. Cool. All right, so that's looking pretty good. In here, we definitely want this. Give us that. Grab all these extras. We're going to do Celestial Essence and some swords tomorrow. We've had so much going on, I haven't even thought about that. I think we're getting close to like 2,500 essence, so enough to do a couple pulls, maybe get a cheeky artifact, and then yeah, we've got quite a bit of juice for swords. So hopefully we'll find an upgrade. We're really looking for a upgrade to our blue sword. So slow myself down here. We're looking at finalization. And for our epic quest, we need to rank up. Get that crap out of here, man. 250 crystals? Rank up finalization. All right. I knew that was the answer, just double checking. Don't want to waste big ticket items doing dumb shit. 6-star mega rank up ticket on finalization. Let's go. If anybody doesn't know, finalization is a support for universals, I think. I don't know if it's universal heroes or universals in general, but she does offer a little bit of support value. It's not very good though, if I recall. All right, let's get our mastery up on our beta ray bill. Yeah, because, you know, there's going to be these requirements, and I looked through, you know, the guide that we have on this epic quest, but it's just old enough that it still has like a squad battle mission and I think even a danger room mission listed on it, and those are going to be replaced with something else now, and I don't know what that is necessarily, and that's why I'm being extra careful. We're just going to make this really quick. Oh, I think I have to use energy. So in that case, it's not going to be quite as quick because we do not want to pass up on a shot at some premium rewards. Okay, yep. Yeah, we got voodoo lead. Sorry. Just double checking. Little groggy per usual. I usually wake up like 45 minutes before we stream, something like that. Wake up, get the dogs outside, get a cup of coffee, all that jazz. I'm gonna actually play these so we can speed them up here. Blast through them. And then we're hoping for that speed book today. I saw the world bosses. They're not looking like what we need, but we'll probably just go ahead and run Corvus, not Quicksilver. We'll run Corvus today. Keep trying for those speed books. We just really want to hit that book really bad. I actually was thinking about some of the you know, things I would have done differently on this account, and there's actually one like pretty glaring mistake that's kind of hurting us now. Nothing's like that bad, but at some point I will go back and make a video, like probably around 60 or maybe 90 days, and do like a top 5 biggest mistakes we've made on this account so far, because I think that'll be helpful for people, hopefully, that are like playing along, you know? I think a lot of the times that kind of stuff gets left out. But I'll tell you what I'm talking about. We just don't have an elemental character. Like Hela should have waited or not been taken up. She's fine. She's a great support. I'm just at a place like with our anniversary choices where we may not even pick up Hela. We'll see. We do have her tier 3, so it's a really good option, but there's a lot of good options. So, but anyways, if that had been our Thor, we could have been clearing the story mode ultimate stages that we're missing this whole time for weeks, which is no research. Yeah, we should be good. We should be clear all the way. It should be just easy peasy stuff. Just like I'm just being extra careful doing this stuff first. I want to make sure we get at least 1 tier 3 today if I'm advertising a possible 2. Come on now. But yeah, if we get 1 speed book, we get 2 tier 3s today, I believe. And I always will put the question mark because I don't want to over advertise and under deliver, you know what I mean? But that's what it's looking like today. Along with some other stuff, we do have a little sneaky peeky, and I'm going to be doing that a different way now. Whether people like it or not, it's fun for me, so y'all have to suffer. I know it's hard to like look in the thumbnail for the sneak peek, so I actually set it up so we can pull it up on the stream, and I'll pull it up for like 30 seconds or whatever, so everyone can look at it on stream and see if you can find the hidden sneak peek for the premium item that we got off stream. And then what I'd love to do, what would be really fun, is figure out a way to like do a point system with it so we can tally up people that get the right answer first and then figure out some incentive, something to reward people. I don't know what yet, but that would be fun, in my opinion. Maybe you get like a couple points if you find the sneak peek in the thumbnail and you guess what kind of item it is first, and then if you guess the actual item that we got, like, you know, the CTP we got or the premium card we got, you get like 5 points instead of 1 or something like that. And then once a month we'll figure out who got the most points or something like that once every couple months, and I don't know, figure something out. The only things I can think to offer to people sound self-important, so I don't really like them as option, you know? Offering to like add people to your friends list or give them account advice just seems douchey, like, you know, self-important. But maybe if people are into that, that could be a thing. Oh, get that autoplay nonsense out of here, yeah. I think we've got, what was it? I think it was Null and Proxima today. Meh. Nothing too exciting. We don't really want the Null because we don't need the combat books. Good thing World Boss Legends can drop any Titan's record. We just have a higher chance to drop the big one. What's going on, Lucas? Thanks for coming by the stream. We're just farming out a couple dispatch missions here real quick for our epic quest so we can get our next tier 3 here. I was surprised I got that close on the Future Pass last night. I was sure yesterday when I was doing that I was gonna be just way off when I first started. When I like finished Shadowlands, I was like, oh gosh, we're so far. There's no way we're getting this. But it was close. Yeah, we're finishing that up. And honestly, that's another thing that might go on that list of things I would have done differently is started that sooner. All of these. Like when we started this account, I didn't have the plan to lean so heavily into those discounted tier 3s. And when we start another account, that's definitely going to be the plan to, like, you know, get those going as soon as we can. What's going on? Welcome back. Thanks for coming by the stream again, my friend. Go, Loki, go. Quit dancing. Tap dancing's cool, but we gotta go. We got stuff to do. Yeah, because when you think about it, no, you want if you guys want to see what I look like, my face has been where you can see it this whole time. If you go to the Discord, my profile picture on the new meta is me and my wife and our dog. But I also, just so you guys know, I do have a Ozbot Meet 2 here, and I'll set up a face cam sooner or later. Honestly, this all just started, like, snowballed so fast that I didn't even finish setting up, really, for streaming. I want my desk needs to be somewhere else. I'm still, like, in a wide open room with, like, yeah, it's just, the audio in here isn't very good. You get a lot of room noise, a lot of clatter. But yeah, eventually we will do a face cam, if people want. I guess you don't really need to see that joystick down there in the lower left corner, do you? Not really helpful. Y'all can see how gray my goatee is. That's not always true. A big part of this is all of us just hanging out and having a community inside the game, so, you know. Yeah, the game matters a lot, but also all of us just hanging out and chatting. This is about learning how to get better at the game. I know I've learned a lot since I started streaming this account, that's for sure. What's going on, Jack? What's up, Llamas? Thanks for coming back to the stream, guys. Appreciate you being here. What was that? I think that was 3. 2 more. Am I dumb? We're running these with energy, right? Yeah. Okay. I don't think we've gotten any drops. Like, that's just not likely. But it happens, man. RNG. That's so weird that when you run it on repeat like this, because I guess I'm too lazy to click 3 buttons to restart the map, it puts it back on auto every time. What a jerk. Dance, Loki, dance. I'm really interested to see how our Loki holds up over time. Like, value-wise, if he starts feeling like a relic. We'll see. I definitely didn't tier 4 him with the expectation that he was gonna, like, you know, be the pillar of our account for years to come. That wasn't my intention. I just want, you know, be a rocket booster for this first couple months here. I think that's been working out okay so far. Nah. CTPs are a unicorn. They're a myth. The CTPs from World Boss Legend. I mean, that day comes, llamas, you know I'll be jumping up and down for joy. I mean, that sounds amazing to me. I was definitely in the camp that thought that was one of the biggest misses in Marvel Future Fight history. Not me. Although, just to clarify, that definitely, almost definitely, was one of those things where they only get certain material to design the update ahead of time from the show, so they wouldn't have received a spoiler for the last scene, you know, of the new season of the show, and then spoiled that with a uniform. They can't do that kind of stuff. So, but like you said, llamas, we could still see it in the future. So, hopefully, they bring it into the game. Or maybe even something else new by then. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah, if you can... wow, we didn't get a single item yet. Accidentally interrupted that. Yeah, if you can get enough emblems. That is correct. And level them up. Did anyone notice our gold? Did anyone notice that? I guess if you didn't see it like last night, you wouldn't really notice, but I dropped a bomb on our gold. I think I spent maybe 20 million gold yesterday. Oops. Oh my. You're reading. How to rank up who? From 1 star to 6 star? I don't know. We'll take a look at the emblem system. I'll show you once we're done, because we're gonna go in there and do some stuff today. So if you're hanging out for the next like 20 minutes or so, we'll be in there breaking down some of the things, how it works. Because there's actually some interesting stuff going on in there. Basically, like, you can get some pretty good daily rewards, but the cost is a lot of gold. Like, yeah, like a lot. Like, if you don't have your dispatch engine built up nice and strong, do not start touching them for a while, because they're really expensive. But to me, sooner you can get daily rewards that you get every day that can be tier 4 materials, sooner you get that rolling, the better. So I guess it's about knowing when you can afford it, but definitely a warning to newer players to be careful with upgrading emblems, because it's very expensive otherwise. And also, the materials that are required to do it as a free-to-play player only come from the Converging Fates missions. Not only, but almost entirely come from those missions. So you're really limited to how much you get. So you want to be careful with when you upgrade what. Wow, I did this so slow because I'm just sitting here talking. 1:12. Ugh. Yuck. Now I'm curious. I gotta go look, because did I already get them and use them, or is... We gotta go look. I think that's 5, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. So you go to your emblem collection. You've got like 3 tabs here. This one just shows you all your emblems listed out. The second tab is really important. This is your emblem collection, and it shows you how many stars you have, which is basically like each emblem you get has 1 star, and then as you rank it up, it gets more stars. And then the amount of total stars that you have contributes to this number here, which gets you these bonuses here. Oh, brother, yeah, it's not a mega, friendo. It's a regular. You had me so spooked. I was like, what do you mean there are 3 6-star mega rank up tickets for having? I was like, what? No, it's a regular 6-star rank up ticket, but these rewards are very good. And the second one is going to unlock this right here. This second reward for 12 stars is going to unlock these slots. And these slots, and check it out, guys. Here we are. We need to. I didn't want to do Converging Fates. Anyways, we'll get right back to that. Let's get this done real quick, because we're gonna do some stuff there. We're gonna do some stuff. We want our Phi-Level dimension shifters for getting her to tier 2, because I'm not wasting a mega ticket on a character we can just slow farm bios for. That's not very important. So we'll run these manually, but I'm not gonna like quit out of the game and stuff to try and make sure we get the shifter bios. If we get them, we get them. If we don't, we don't. That's the way it's gonna be. How do you rank up the emblems? I will show you. We're gonna rank one up, but you just like go to the oh gosh. It's from that collection screen. You just can click on the emblems, and then there'll be an option to level them up or rank them up. And it uses the emblem data and the emblem enhancement kits or something like that, and you need the corresponding rarity of kits, and then the data. And usually the I'm botching the names of these things. Sorry, the system's like new to me as well. But yeah, absolutely. We're gonna go in there. You'll get to see everything in the whole system, because we're gonna go interact with every part of it. We're gonna level up an emblem. We're gonna be ranking up stars. We're gonna unlock a slot, and we're gonna collect our rewards from it. So you'll see basically the whole thing. Yeah, hang on, brother. Let's clear these out real quick. The reason I'm waiting, Yabaraj, the reason we're waiting is because I want to finish this epic quest before I run the Converging Fates missions, even though I'm 98% sure those 2 things, like, we don't need to run Converging Fates to finish our epic quest. I don't want to risk it, because that is a thing that could make us have to wait till tomorrow to get our tier 3. You only get the 5 entries, and then I want the Converging Fates because we need a few more emblem data kits from it to do the upgrade that I want to do that'll break down the whole system for you. So nice, we got a shifter, so we're gonna Phi-Level bio here. Take on this incredibly difficult Silver Surfer battle here. Galactus needs a new herald. That was pathetic. Moving on. One more, right? Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate y'all. There's been a lot of people hanging out. It has been very cool. Absolutely having a blast playing this game with all you guys. Super fun. Really hoping for that book today. I might jump up out of my chair if we finally get that frickin' thing. We've been stuck on that book for some time. Well, 2 books technically, but we got one of them, and now we're just waiting on that last one. And then I'll show you guys the other thing we managed to get done last night. It was good. I'm trying to save most of the fun stuff for stream, but the account's progress is going to come first. Like, if I feel like I want to get something done because it makes me feel better about the account moving forward, I'll probably do it. Yep, yeah. No, we only got one. We only got one bio, but that's okay. Basically what I was saying is like I could just clear ticket these, but I'm not going to. And then, oh, we got two. Did we get, we must have got one there. There you go. So anyways, we got two out of 3 bios, which is good. There's that. I'm like anxious. I'm scared this is going to ask us for something dumb, but look, we're like there. Oh my gosh, guys, normal. We got villain, and then we got speed hero, speed and blast hero mutant. So we'll bust out Loki and whoever. And I actually hesitate to even tell people this because of how frustrating it's been for me in the past. But with missions like that, where you've got like a dimension shifter that can show up and a limited number of entries. So the missions where Colossus bios can show up, the ones like we just did with Phylavel bios. If you don't get the dimension shifter, you can close out of the game, like force close it. Don't exit the stage, but like actually just close out of the app on your phone, relaunch it and start again, and it won't use one of your entries, and you'll get another chance at getting the dimension shifter to show up. So if you're really trying to min-max getting those dimension shifter bios, you can guarantee the maximum number a day by force closing the program and reopening it if you don't get it. Excuse me. All right. Go, Loki, go. Gonna be working on a account goals video this afternoon. A couple people asking for that. I think I mentioned it on stream maybe yesterday. It's going to be our next goal, and then after that we're going to get into another guide video, and I'm not exactly sure which one we'll do next. I know that like new player and free to play like swords and cards are a big source of frustration and like you know, are a good thing to have a guide for. Nice, Saj, grats. Yeah, because people need to know how to craft their cards and stuff. But there's a lot of that information out there, and it hasn't changed. But there's definitely a way to do it from like a free-to-play, new player perspective. Add some information. What is it? Clear ultimate corruption. Oh, wow. You just unlock them one after the other, just like that? Weird. Oh, no, this was the one we already had. Duh. Okay, so we'll do this 3 times. Oh, nice, you're going after Gene, Odin, and Thanos, huh? Woo! That is a hefty investment. Do it, though, man. Do it. I remember, I think you said your account's looking pretty good. I think you mentioned you had quite a few tier 3s, tier 4s, and transcended, so definitely in a place where it's all you, man. We just want the tier 3 Star-Lord right now. Beta Ray Bill I love, but it's just not a, you know, I don't want to build him on the account just yet. If Beta Ray Bill was, if he was good without a uniform, hell yeah, we'd be building him up, but that's not the case, unfortunately. He's decent and has some support value, but nothing we're gonna build. Yeah, Sean, that's the thing. It can be kind of a trap for some accounts building those super expensive, excuse me, characters. Yeah, exactly, Hugo. Exactly. That's the thing. It's really hard to justify any reason to build Beta Ray Bill unless you're like, I don't want to necessarily say paying, but you know, played for a really have a really built account. Then yeah, Beta Ray Bill's great. He works as a support for some meta-ish teams. I don't know, is that even true anymore though? I think he's like the off meta, or is he in the? I'm checking right now. You guys probably know, but I can't see chat now, please. Looking at it. Yeah. Dude, it's all like, oh no, he's in there. He's in there. He's support for Gladiator stuff, yeah. So, there you go. yeah. Lots of planning, and you know what they say about plans. Oh no. Whoa, that's surprising. What has our inventory so clogged up? I don't know. Anyways, we're just gonna get rid of these really fast, the fast way. Oh, you know what? Yep. That's part of it. Dismantle all these. These are all from the chests you get daily. They don't get auto dismantled. No, those do get auto dismantled. What am I thinking of? Dimension rifts. That's it. The chests you open from dimension rifts that give you crappy artifacts don't auto dismantle. So they'll end up hiding in your artifacts tab, taking up 19 inventory slots. Oh, I have no idea. What do we got? That's plenty of inventory. Sorry about the delay there. Get back in here. One more. Zach, no. That's no good, brother. Glad you got your priorities straight, though, and you're still making the live streams. That's important. Oh, shoot. I hope everything's all right, brother. Reading through these notes, I'm gonna try and keep this in order. Here, I wrote down like the order I want to do this in, but we're just about done with this. So thanks for your patience, guys, sitting through all these like boring mission clears and stuff. Appreciate that, but we're just about done. And then, yeah, I feel ya. Hopefully it gets that way soon. All right. Yeah, I think all that's left is like, here, have a tier 3. Yeah. Yo, guys. That's 1. So at least we didn't get none today. That's 1 out of 2. Let's go. Let's go. Little hype for this terrible tier 3. Little hype. Let's go. Nice. 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 All right. Very cool. Gives us our beta raid bill, 6 stars, 6 mastery, level 60, some extra crystals. Get a little gold from our Star Lord. Nice. All right. Okay. We're free. We're free. Okay. So we're gonna go in here. We would be on our energy dump normally, so we'll go in here to Converging Fates. Let's get these cleared out. Data. This is what we need. I hope we got an... Oh, I needed 1. That's right. We needed 1 data. So let's do... We're going to look at the emblem system now for anyone who is wondering about that. So you go into your emblem collection, right? And what I'm trying to do is we've got our Amazing Spider-Man to 12 stars, which is giving us this slot of daily rewards. So we're going to get our Iron Man to 12 stars. What I did last night that was so insanely expensive is we took this Riri Williams emblem up to 5 stars, level 50. Cost us about 10 million gold, just to put that into perspective. So these are expensive. However, the materials that it costs to increase the level of these is exclusive to these. So you don't have to worry that you're like burning up your tier 3 materials upgrading these. Basically, you just need to watch your gold. Want to really stress that. So anyways, you come in here. I want to get stars on our Iron Man emblems, right? So I go to view all. This shows us all our emblems and all the rewards we have. The reason I picked this one is because we dumped all our normal emblem data into this emblem. And so to get more stars, we needed to upgrade a different quality emblem. And these ones are okay, but they're alien world boss only, so that's only going to cover some of the world bosses. This is mutant characters only, which is only going to cover Gene and world boss ultimates, right? And this is just a bunch of HP. And I like a bunch of HP. It's damage for Hulk. It's us dying less. So screw it. And we also are only leveling this up to level 30. And so you can see here as you add more levels, yeah, the gold cost goes up significantly, and you're using your emblem kits and your data. So we just need one more rank here. 250,000 gold is going to grab us one more star on this emblem, taking it to level 30, which is going to give us 12 stars on our Tony Stank Iron Man emblem collection. And now we go to town. And guys, I will point out that for whatever magical frickin' reason, when we just unlocked that, it re-rolled our first reward, which was black antimatter. So now we get cosmic cube fragments instead. And now we get to come in here every day and acquire these rewards for the rest of our account's life. I'm unlocking this one as well. However, gotta watch our gold. We're gonna have a lot of expenses coming up, big ones, including a tier 4 advancement. So, we're gonna be walking the line there with the gold. All right. Usually talk about events early. The shop came out today. This is incredible. I can't see any reason for any account to pass on this. 60,000 gold for 100 energy is an incredible return on investment. Some people will like the boost points. I don't particularly like them. That's because for me, their only real use, they have some use, but without getting too into it, is GBR. And they're not going to give us much in GBR. A little bit of extra rewards, but I don't really want to spend the gold because we're going to be hurting on gold. These, I don't know why this is only, I guess maybe this is a good rate, but I don't like this. I feel like 20 bios isn't quite enough for the cost. Obviously a no. If you're desperate, you can get some black antimatter here. This isn't a good price, and it's not a terrible price. It's just kind of middle. Wouldn't recommend it unless you're dying for them. And then these chests, we'll probably buy them today to try and get some tier 3 materials. But again, we're balancing gold with buying stuff like this. But it's great for our account. Great, amazing, you know, to great or whatever. No thank you, no thank you, no thank you. Yes, please. No thank you, no thank you, kind of. So yeah, you can see there's a lot of things in here that we wouldn't mind getting. I could take a 6-star obelisk, so. Yeah, you can. So here's the thing. That's 600,000 gold for 60 biometrics, right? And I think for a lot of people, that's a pretty decent exchange. But for us, we've literally got a 6-star character selector sitting in here. We've got enough bios to rank up a character to 6-star from Shadowlands sitting in here. I'm just going to pass on them for now. But they're not, like, well, look, like they're there. If we're ranking up characters and we're like, oh, yeah, we need, like, a couple more bios, they're right there if you need them. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. This isn't, like, thrilling, but it's not terrible. It's pretty, like, standard pricing. Same for the black antimatter. I think it's pretty standard. But anyways, we're going to do a little bit of gambling. This is 3 million to buy all these chests. And let's see what we get. We like black antimatter. We like Nornstones. Really, we'll take any... This is the only real L's for us. Is like, we don't really want 4-star cards. We love that. We love 50s on the materials, the high rolls. 100,000 for gear up kits isn't my fave. Love that. We're like flat broke on black antimatter, so we're happy to see it, honestly. Even Nornstones, we're like flat broke, and we still need to do the last nice stage of Thor's potential enhancement to get him to level 70, which requires a good amount of materials unless you're going to gamble up to 10% on that last stage, and I wouldn't recommend it. Man, we'd really like to see some tier 3 materials. Yeah, you can. It's just we're balancing gold right now, Gandhi. That's the only problem, is I'm just balancing gold. So if I take every purchase for gold that's available to us, it's going to just hemorrhage out our gold too much. So at some places, I have to make a choice, you know? Not bad, though. Yeah, they're not bad. It's just that also, like, that's good for our account, but the things we need the gold for are much, much better. Like, we want the Shadowlands characters, and we want to build these up, but... yeah, we got a lot on the list here. Which, by the way, speaking of the list, let's get this guy. Let's get this guy off of it. Let's back out of here. World boss is 3 null. All right, guys, so I'm going to swap the screen over to basically a still shot of the thumbnail. This is, I guess, for my entertainment. I hope somebody else is enjoying it. Oh, yeah, and we'll do our giant boss raid. Our boost points are all messed up, though, so we're going to have to wait a minute on this. We don't have to, but I'm going to. I'm going to switch over to the thumbnail on like a static image, put it up for like 30 seconds. There's a little sneak peek hidden in it. We did get a little premium reward off stream last night. If you can find it, go ahead and shout it out in chat and let me know if you think you know what we found. So there you go. There's our thumbnail. Give everyone like 30 seconds here. See if you can find it. And I just think this is a fun little game, and I enjoy doing it when I'm making the thumbnails. So there you go. All right, we got 10 more seconds here. All right, there we go. Anastasia's guesses some premium bios. Anyone else venture a guess? Anyone else think they saw it? Down by the guided quest? What's up, Sat? Good to see ya. Hugo got it, guys. Hugo got it. He gets 1,000 points on the board. Yes, indeed, we achieved the funny number. No, we did, in fact, find some premium bios. You guys got any guesses for who we got? I'll give you a hint. It's no one game breaking. It's no one we're going to, like, write a letter to my mama about. I would write a letter to my mother if we got the rest of our Agent Venom bios. Kid Kaiju is a good guess, because I definitely wouldn't be telling anyone. Carnage is a good guess. Good guess. I'll tell you this, too, and we'll go. I'm building up too long for something stupid. We did unlock the full character. All right, guys, the big reveal. It was premium bios. And it was... Ladies and gentlemen, entering the arena, Sir Gambino. We did pick up Gambit, which is really cool. Love to have him on the team. Love me some Gambit. Would have wished rather had Magic, but very fun. Love it. And I did decide that counts as premium because anything with like a low chance of getting it, which those are, we're going to go ahead and have some fun. So that's very cool. Very cool. Good job, Anastasis. I think you were the first one to spot it and put it in chat. Premium character bios. So we're doing imaginary whose line is it anyway points right now. But when we're doing real points, you would have got 1 point. All right, guys, moving on. Let's just do our GBR. Don't break the cipher. Let's keep it going. I think it was decent, his seasonal uniform. It was good, but it was one of those ones that didn't like break out in the meta, and he doesn't cover a ton of game modes, so I don't think it was super impressive. If I recall. I didn't see a ton of info on it. Sure. That. Grab some folks here. Pop down the list here. See how we do. I'm going to run 2 today, Dark Knight. And so the second one I run, I'll actually wait for, the full 80 boost points. This one, we're just going to go ahead and do 2. I want to keep the, like, order of things on the stream, if that makes sense. Like, if I do this, if we don't do this, I'll forget. And we'll start getting into other stuff, and I'll tank all the boost points. Yeah. Yeah, not a rogue. Not a rogue. I had someone I was talking about the Thor's farming capabilities, and I had somebody be like, yo, bro, you don't want Thor, you want to get Rogue. And I was like, oh, yeah, bro, time travel's awesome. I love time travel. When you figure it out, let me know, and we'll go get that uniform together. Oh, yeah, we be having the Antonio moment on the regular now. Antonio's been helping us out all the time. Is he in here? I think it was Diego and Antonio. Yes, sir. All right. Crack the knuckles. serious stuff now. They're counting on us to take out this mindless whatever this is. All right, we got it. Good job, guys. Want to make sure you're doing your part, you know, when you're getting carried. I couldn't even get back to the boss to punch it. You guys are great. Thanks, guys. Thank you, thank you. All right. Yeah, double zombie strange. Oof. Melting that guy. Nice. Yeah, we got our 8 tokens off that one. 44. We're looking good. Another full run will get us this. Let's go. We're going to be like low on energy today. That's okay. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to clear out a couple of these just to drain off some energy. And to make sure we get our mutant materials. And then, I'm dreading it, but we'll go see if we can't get our second tier 3. CCF, yeah. How's your dispatch sector 10 looking, Dark Knight? Have you made it there yet? Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, that was all I know, is get all the rewards you can and try and invest, like stack that sector in dispatch. But yeah, that's tough. We're actually, it kind of almost snuck up on me, but we are actually 13 short of where we need to be. Believe it or not. So the other thing we did yesterday, folks, is this. Gather around it and go ahead and log in, because we're cooking, guys. We're cooking. We're about done here. And while I was doing that, I did it 1 increase at a time so that we could keep this balance. So we're good to go with Spider-Man, and we're almost done with Venom's gears. So we are looking at cruising along here, guys, and then we're gonna get Thor up. Yeah, this is one of the regrets. I wish we had this guy sooner. I don't know why I was hating on him so much. I do know why. I still hate him, but that's okay. It's a love-hate thing. But yeah, having that elemental character for us would have been sweet like 2 weeks ago, or a week ago. All right, let's see if we can't get a Titan's record speed. Probably not. I think we're going to stay away from Spider-Man for this. There's a lot of other really good free-to-play PvP options. And I've used Spider-Man before at level 80 in free-to-play PvP. And it was fine. But I think for a free-to-play, since you don't surround him with super stacked characters, you really feel his sort of like coin flip nature, where a lot of the time he'll just like nuke people, and then sometimes he'll just fail you right out the gate, and then it's just a total L. So it's tough. I think we might stay away from it. And then in Otherworld Battle, I think oh shoot, brain fart. Venom, or Black Widow, Venomous, that new uniform that came out, is actually better than Spider-Man in Otherworld Battle. Maybe not by a lot, but by a little bit. And then she's better flexing around into other game modes. So, haven't made that choice yet. We can actually take a peek at the state of the uniforms for the anniversary today if you guys want. Take a quick look at that. I haven't thought about it too much. Yeah, the male seasonal you can get with crystals, and the female seasonal requires you purchase tokens. Yeah, it's a bummer. It's just something you kind of live without as a free-to-play player. Yes, you just have to be, you know, it has to be that event. It has to be Halloween, or it has to be the winter event, or whatever. Golly, this book is killing us, folks. Killing us. One more shot. Come on. Oh, that's why she was crying. I was like, why is the dog crying at the door? What you want? All right. What did I put in? Man, we want that Titans record. I want it too bad. I gotta like let go. You can't want something in this game so bad it won't show up. I think that's how that works. That Shadowlands push was fun yesterday. 4-hour live stream. Had a really good time. Appreciate everyone's help too. I don't know how many of you were there. I know people came and went throughout the day or were there in the morning, but got a lot of really good tips from people. Had a good time. What are you? Oh boy. Oh boy. We're doing the thing. There we go. As long as he gets close enough to me. There we go. Oh, no. Wait. Oh. Can't move. Some striker just needs to hit him. There we go. What the hell? Emulators. Fun. Golly, man. Alright, alright, alright. Fine. These guys and their Titans records. God, that'd be cool if it was a Titans record speed. Alright. We'll do our legend clears here. We'll keep our fingers crossed. I would like to... Well... Interesting. We can't get combat books from Null. So, we don't have a risk of a combat record resetting our pity. So there's that, I guess. Yeah, I'll look into it. I saw you mention Nox. I've used it before. Right now, I've just got like so much on my plate that it's not likely that I'm going to switch emulators, but I should jot it down. So when I have a little more time, we can take a look at it. Yeah, we're just going to run it just like this. Everyone did stage 9 yesterday, right? I think so. Beat the snot out of it. Oh, man. Oh, and the other thing I realized with our Shadowlands run yesterday was that we need more tier 2 characters. Really bad. Really bad. Like, we had a bunch of really strong native tier 1 characters left over that we just couldn't use, which tells you that you need to tier 2 some characters. Okay, well... Not sure what's going on here. Usually that gets fixed when you leave the match. Give me just a sec here. Not sure why that's being all garby. Let's see if that fixes it. If not, I'll just restart the program real quick. Apologize for the delay. But I can't kill Null if we're automatically running away from him and I can't use my movement keys. Stayed right, yeah. Alright, let's see here. I actually just built this PC before I started streaming. It's decent. It's pretty good. It's got a... I don't know if I can tell you off the top of my head. Like a... Oh god, I can't think of the number. It's an AMD chipset. Pretty nice GPU and a decent CPU. Very nice. A 3090? I don't think that's AMD. I think that's NVIDIA. No, it's like a 7900 AMD for this one. Oops, did that too soon. I should pay attention. I'm like bombing on this run right now. think we're good, but I'd rather not run these like multiple times today. I'm about fed up with that. Got to start getting the W's. No, man, the NVIDIA GPUs are in such a sorry state where I live, dude. They're so overpriced. I ordered 2, and the orders got completely canceled because you can hardly get them where I'm at. It's just not, it didn't. I weighed that decision for a long time and landed on the AMD stuff because I got a really good deal on the GPU and have had much better luck, and it is mostly, oops, luck. I need to move, but I can't. Yeah, we lost Hulk. That's my bad. I might have to focus up a little bit. Is it? Yeah, I think it's 7. But yeah, the AMD computers I've had have performed much better, and I know that's not. That just has to do with the specific parts that I had purchased, not AMD or NVIDIA as a whole. I'm not making any statements about that. That's just been my experience. My wife was playing frickin' Path of Exile 2 and Marvel Rivals on an AMD box that I built like 7 or 8 years ago. It was impressive. And then an update came out for Rivals, and it finally got to the point where it just couldn't keep up. So we ended up getting her a new GPU, and we did get an NVIDIA GPU, I think. Nope, it's AMD as well. I take it back. It's AMD as well. Yeah, the prices on the NVIDIA cards were just absurd when I was looking. I missed Black Friday. Like, I bought this well after Black Friday, so. Too soon. Too soon. Or did I interrupt it? No, it's too soon. Way too soon. That ought to get him up out the chair. Huh? No, not quite. I'm gonna save the tier 3. Wow. Alright. Dude, I think that's what it was, bro. I think it was a 580 that we were running in that box. Just a beast. I know I switched a little early there, but better safe than dead. I'm about done rerunning World Boss Legends. Okay, here, one more rotation. Oh, early, my bad. My bad. Get there. Am I gonna phase him? Are you done? Okay. Magneto seasonal. I think, well, I'm not a very good person to ask about that, so I'll let Chad answer that, but I feel like Magneto's seasonal is getting old. And I'm not sure where he's particularly meta anymore. I know he's a good farmer, but I don't think he's meta in any ABXL anymore or anything, or if he ever was. I better focus. I better focus. Yeah, Doctor Strange cleaned his clock, huh? Thought it was something like that. Okay. Yeah. And dude, Zombie Strange, that's just such a good uniform. I still think I like jumped the gun on it a little bit, but man, it's so good. I couldn't help myself. Come on, I'm trying to be a good boy because I'm gonna do something stupid. In there, first rotation. And the 2-3. Boom. And done. Nice. That's more like it. Alright. See what we get here. Some rewards. Nice, got that life seed. Cool, cool. All right, a little extra carbo. Get back in there. Dude, didn't, maybe it was Mephisto because of the type advantage. I thought, Wenpool just shredded this yesterday. Nice, yeah. I don't know when we're gonna take Strange to tier 3, but we're like obligated now. But I'm struggling to feel like I'm gonna do that before I build Wolverine. And there's a lot of really good reasons to go ahead with him. We are so stacked on mutant materials. Oops, I should not have used the team of skill there. That was very dumb. We're so stacked on mutant materials that we're gonna be able to, like, you know, blast him up. It's horribly unfriendly to free-to-play players, but you just have to think of it. I feel like you just have to think about it a certain way. Like, you can't think of the paid accounts as other players. I think of them as, like, the PvP boss. Like, they are the wall you're pushing up against, right? So it's not about, you know, you're not gonna win on auto ever against these, like, you know, super stacked Null, Agent Venom, Colossus teams, or whatever it is right now. But what you can do, someday we'll go through the whole thing, how I like to play PvP as a free-to-play. We'll go through the whole thing, but you can, like, push, you can climb, you can fight for crystals, and it's actually quite fun. It can be frustrating, and if it's not your thing, that's not going to make it too much better, but I think that perspective where you're not ever thinking that you're building up to have the same kind of power as the people you're fighting against makes the mode a lot more fun. I see you winding up. I see you. Almost phased him. Nice. Little moment of glory for Gamora here. She deserves it. There we go. Delay. Gamora. Oh gosh. That got kind of ugly. Yeah, and see, that's the thing. We'll definitely make a guide and go over all that. It is one of your best sources of crystals as a free-to-play player, believe it or not. Because you can actually manipulate your ranks in a way. Hang on, guys. I think I got an emergency here. Whew, it finally happened. It finally happened. The dog got a frickin', oh jeez. I thought I was in a different phase. Ooh, that scared us. The dog got a friggin' bone lodged in her jaw, all crazy. That was nuts. Whew, spooky. Hopefully we can still get this. Gotta do the 6 because we need the damage. One more, go, 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 go. Got it. Nice. That was close. Yeah, she's good. She got it. It popped right out. It was just scary. Oh, the speed book, man. All right, no worries, no worries, no worries. Spooder Moon can wait. Spooder Moon can wait. We got 5 on our pity. So depending on what tomorrow is, we might be able to manipulate the pity to make it happen, or, you know, we'll figure it out. But oh, we got one more. I'm still stuck on having 2 World Boss Legend teams. We got 3 now. Love it. Let's actually do all our world bosses. We'll have a better chance of getting what we're looking for. Oh, soon enough, guys. Soon enough. It might be a little bit for the face cam. I'm not sure. You guys realize that means I'll have to, like, shower at some point in my life and, like, you know, shave maybe. Oh gosh, this is sounding crazy the more I talk about it. Yeah, we'll take a peek at Rifts as soon as this guy dies here. I got it. That's such a bad habit. I gotta quit wasting my team up skill, like using it for. It's such a, like the thing I do with Urus. It's like an ancient bad habit that I just need to get over. Not good. Because I would have had it to break one of those, or to try to. Not that I ever actually time it right, but. Tier 4 and 3 on the next one. There we go. That ought to get him up. It would be me. It would be me. You want to see my ugly mug? Yeah, well. I guess to each their own, right? I wouldn't want to look at my face, but hey. Swap here. Hey-ya. Oh, Kingo, wrong way. No. Nice dodge, Kingo. Nice dodge. Hanging in there. He's doing the work. Putting in the legwork. Oh, no. The 5 got skipped. Boo. Oh, dang it. That would have done so much more damage. Oh, well. We'll just do a normal rotation. Should. I was like, if we can ever proc our mini rage, we'll phase him. Golly. Alright, bozo. Why can't I hit the 5? What is happening? What is Yo, that was so weird. I must have, like, froze him and something's... What is going on? 5, you good? You working? You with us? We need you. We can't do this without you, 5. I don't know what this is like bugging, genuinely bugging out the boss. He's like getting stuck in some weird frames or something and I can't use my abilities. That is so weird. Yeah, I pissed him off proper. He is not messing around. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey! Hey! Golly, this is one of the weirdest feeling null fights I've ever done. What I did to it, but it's pissed. Okay. Oh, I guess I accidentally fat-fingered the team-up skill, which is terrible. We've got the full tier 3, tier 4. We'll just play it safe, fish, and wait. Our cutscene, go. Beat this guy up. Wow, that was weak for some reason. Push. There we go. All right. Takes care of the world boss legend. Thanks, man. I like Loki a lot. I feel like he's just fit the bill, you know? Like, he could be someone stronger for world boss legend, but I'm just not even sure what kind of value that'd be giving us right now. All right. What did we do? Oh, we got some... Sure. Okay. You say so? All right, I'm kind of lost. We got AVXL... We got our Phyla, we got our tier 3 Star-Lord. We missed on our books, that's okay. We did do our GBR. Let's pop back in here. Then a little bit, gonna grab these. Energy, nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Oh shoot, I forgot, it's not a big deal, but... Oh, guys. I wonder if I can remember. We need 3 tokens for a nice 40 Essence of Dimension here. Yeah. We probably will. At this point, I'm almost like, let's just... Okay. So we can, like, finish his... We've got plenty of materials to finish Venom's bios, or gears, most likely, right? But then we're going to be in this place where we don't have the materials for the advancement for either character. But that only takes, like, a couple days to get together. But then we'll be, like... It's like, if we do the gears on Venom, we're guaranteeing that it's not Spider-Man. Because even if we... Or, not really. You see what I'm saying? Like, even if we do his gears, we still have to wait for materials again, and then by then, we'll either have the combat books or the speed books. Let me count. Let me see how this plays out. Yeah, because we need 1 more character for our next World Boss team. So if I put us in a position where we're waiting to catch this... I don't know. What do you guys think? That's a tough call. And I know it's like min-maxing, but... We're close-ish here. I think it should be 1 more. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We need 1 more. Tier 3 or Transcended. Yeah, no, we're not going to push her up now. She was going to be one of them. Yeah, that was the plan for the 1,000,000 points ununiformed for ABXL. But really, it's just considering that if I do his gears... I kind of would like to get out from under the pressure of that speed book, because then we can go back to doing what we want to do in World Boss instead of chasing a frickin' speed book. We can, but we would have to use materials I don't want to use. Like yeah. I mean, however you slice this, unless we're gambling with the 10%, which I do not do this far into enhancement, yeah, we're going to end up eating materials we need, so... And that won't help us very much right this second. We'll be 100 short on the Tier 3 mats. For his gears, or for which? Yeah, Hugo, but that's because you're not driving the car. As much as I like the idea, I'm not sure that's how that would pan out. Don't tempt me, bro. Don't tempt me. Let's see. We could push. We're more likely... I think we go for Venom, guys. Because 100% of gamblers only lose because they quit too early. Oh, that's awful. I think we go Venom. I think we finish up these gears, and I would rather be waiting on the sure thing for getting us some more Essence of Dimension and Titan component packs that I can push for. I can control that, as opposed to waiting on a speed book that seriously could elude us for several more days. There's a large chance that we don't get that pity, that we get some other book that we don't want. We're not capped on... what is it? Universal or Speed or Blast. So we could get Blast or Universal and break our pity. Or clears tomorrow, but we won't. That's what I'm saying. Unless we get a tier, we need another tier 3 to do 4 clears tomorrow. We can't. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I think Venom's the choice. Because if we don't, we're just waiting till tomorrow to be in the same position we were in today, where we're at the mercy of whether or not we get a speed book, and that could go on for days. Yeah, because we have the 10 books. We're not stuck on books. Yeah, we're gonna go. Let's pull the trigger. Let's do something. But I think that's obviously overthinking that, but it is good to think about those kind of things, because I want to accelerate this, especially when you're 1 character away from, oh god, I hate doing this. We'll see how we do. You just get what you get, right? You just take it. You take it. I saved all the stinky, like, 24 to 25s to do with you guys. Okay. 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 Palms are sweaty. My palms are sweating. Let's see what we get here. Okay. That was really nice and average, guys. That was super cushy. Really good move. Really good move. Yo. Really good move, guys. Holy shit. We are one, like, ultimate, you know, lucky chest of Essence of Dimension to get the advancement. Yeah, that's insane. Good choice. Thanks for the help. That's great. We'll probably get that today, boys. We'll probably get that today. So we'll be doing our Ford World Boss Legend. Let's go. Let's get the tier 3s today. Let's go. I think we, man, I was pushing last night. So yeah, we've got a couple normal chests here we can pop, but no ultimate chests. Not today. But let's grab these. Oh, I'll show you guys something crazy. Speaking of craft, and a bunch of you will know this, but what's up, Salim? Dude, I couldn't believe the conversion from TCP to Essence of Dimension and vice versa. Convert the fragment? Oh, yeah, for the story mode, for sure. I've been doing that, brother. I've been on top of that. Been manipulating them some. I try to do it without wasting, but I've done enough of story mode ultimate to know that there are certain pieces that you will chronically be short on. Very nice. So I try to get a 6-piece, you know, for the first one, that kind of stuff. All right, last chest here. Crappy card. I know I'm like forgetting so much stuff. We didn't check in with the Alliance yet. Let's do that. Our donations. Request some support. I think we'll go Bammers. Yeah. Get another 50 BAM. Sounds good. We're going to need BAM forever, so. I'm not sure. I'd probably hang on to our bio, that for sure, so. But close. All right, checking my list here real quick. We got our inbox. We did the emblems. We've done our world bosses. Let's see what we get here. Wow. Ugh. I got level up the store. 10 to get Soul of the Faltine. Are you talking about your Alliance store? Because the Alliance store, the way it works is as guild members donate mementos and gold, it gives Alliance XP. And I believe there's like challenges that give some Alliance XP. And the Alliance actually has to level up for the store level of the Alliance to be leveled up so that you can get your tier 4 materials. I think that's what you were asking about. I could, but I'm going to be a good boy, Alvin, and I'm going to not because we can get them otherwise. And we're cruising toward that next tier 4, guys. We're cruising. Thor's going to be going tier 4 before you know it. Look at this, dudes. Look at this. Almost 3K Soul of the Faltine, 2.6 on the Carbo, and 1.3 on the Life Seed. Let me peek at our little compendium here. I think this is the one. Yep. We need 4,500 Carbo. So as soon as this gets up to 4,500, I know that sounds like a lot, but let's see here. 260 tokens there. We get a reset. We get another set of 300 Carbo there. The Alliance store, we're about to have enough tokens for more resources there. And then, guys, believe it or not, oops, not Battle Pass. Let's go to the shop. Yo, ding, 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 ding. 4 days, 22 hours. We get another 300. So that's 900 carbonadium right there. No, I think we're still going tier 4 Thor. I think that's the way I want to go. It falls into that same thing where any other choice is going to be just like massive overkill for a game mode we're not necessarily trying to push. So I feel like the most important things to our account right now, truly the most important things, are busting into sector 14 of Dispatch, which is one of the reasons I want Thor. I think he's going to help us do that. And farming dimension rifts. It's all the things like outside of World Boss and ABL. So I think Thor's a great choice for our account. Not to mention we get this really cool synergy with Loki, Thor, who give each other, I know I look at these sometimes, guys. I know they're not a big deal. I know that, but it is 4% attack speed and 4% movement speed. And when you're looking at a farming team, getting almost 5% movement speed helps. Attack speed helps. So very cool. So we get that. And then the other thing we do is throw Ronin in here. And Ronin which segues very nicely into this. This is just some of the unis I'm looking at for anniversary right here. And if you look at this Ronin uniform, oh baby, this one right here. And this is actually worth talking about for dispatch. Ignore dodge is huge for dispatch. So you're getting ignore dodge on both characters. You're getting increased basic damage. Almost all these supports, it'll be either villains or heroes. This one gives you damage dealt to both. This is huge in dispatch because dispatch is like a hodgepodge of villains and heroes. You'll get bosses that are heroes in there all the time. So this is really nice. Really nice. But if that doesn't break us through, we'll just try the Dr. Voodoo lead. And then we're looking at Valkyrie's uni probably just because she's so good. It's hard to get away from her. Yeah, it's just a good freaking support. The tier 2 passive is just classic. Absolutely classic. The 55 to supervillains and again, ignore dodge. It's huge. Yep, and exactly. Thank you, Hugo. That was the other part of the puzzle. That was the other reason I felt like that was a super clever dispatch team to try and get into 14 is the leadership as well is absolutely massive. So Yondu is seasonal, so we don't have access to Yondu if that's what you're asking about. No access to Yondu. And then so for the anniversary, if I factor in that we may purchase Ancient One, because that may happen, it totally just depends on what the character looks like. We should have enough crystals still come the anniversary for 6 uniforms. So, yeah. Put Captain Marvel in here because she's just one of those characters that's so hard to get away from. She's just plain good. She covers a lot of areas. Mainly ABXL and does well in World Boss Legend, but it's really those ABXL days that it's like her or Scarlet Witch are our options, and so what is better for an energy character? 50% energy attack or 50% basic attacks? I think they're the same, right? That's essentially the same thing. Am I wrong? I don't know if those apply exactly the same to the damage formula. But I think basically one just increases all of these attacks and the other one increases the damage to one, whether it's energy or physical. But since your character only does one or the other, yeah, basic attack is just all attack essentially. I think that's the way it works. So there's no better. I think it's the same. Like if you're looking at leaderships. Okay, moving on. Sorry about that. That was quite the tangent. Let's pull up our notes here. We've got ABX. Let's see what's going on today. Got boost points and energy are looking good. We've got, that's right, Speed Hero and then a no-go. So we're still, dude, I'm still like over here thinking Magic might be one of the most clever plays for a new / free-to-play account in the game, but don't quote me on that yet. We'll see. I don't have her. Oh. Let's see, so we'll take her. Oh gosh, yeah, we got a lot of options here. Take some support. Probably just, well, 60 fizz, 50 all, so we do that, and then you get the tier 2 passive here as well for superhero allies. Yeah, dude, yeah, there you go. That's pretty good for a noob account right there. That's gonna put up a little bit of squaw. So is it 6, 3, 4, 5, or is it 3, 4, 5, 6 for Gamora? I don't recall. What's up, normal noob? Good to see you again. Thanks for coming by the stream. Yeah, Black Panther in this game is a whole sordid history. Alright, well, this team will work. Yeah, open with the 6, then 3, 4, 5. Okay. Is there a delay or just 6, 3, 4, 5? Probably just 5. I have not watched it yet. Probably not, Alvin, because we still get a lot of value out of her as a support without a uniform. And there's a lot of other supports that require the uniform to offer any value at all. Yeah, sometimes I like to ask chat just because a lot of the times those rotations in the skill preview are very bad. And people find something better. Oops. On their own. Yeah, we will. Me and my wife both liked the first Daredevil season decently. I don't think either of us thought it was like our favorite show ever, but yeah, I'll definitely watch it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. She's over here saying, I love Kingpin. Yes, I am married. Yeah, now y'all don't want the face reveal. You're like, bah, forget it. I got a wife and 2 dog kids. The whole weirdo clan. Dude, yeah, I'm excited. Does he still rant and rave about Vanessa? I don't remember. I don't even remember if, like, Vanessa died. I don't remember the... I should watch the first freaking series again. I should pay attention to my ABX score is what I should do, but... Did I miss the shield? Yeah. Not that I need to, but we can get some decent rewards here. I'm going to focus up just a little bit. Alright, here we go. Let's do this thing. 6, 3, 4, 5. That's right. Wait till you see how gray my face is. Like I said, if y'all are really curious, my profile picture in the Discord, the new meta Discord, is me and my wife and our dog. Let's go. 3, 4, 5. Gosh, she is easy to play. Holy crap. That's why I was just sitting there chatting with y'all. You can kind of just freaking no brain playing Gamora. He's a giver. I love the little fireworks firing off too. Pew 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 pew. I think we bombed that interruption. That's not good. That's not good at all. No. Oh, that was my bad. My bad. Yeah, she seems really good. I actually ended up getting her when I made this account. I was asking in the Discord about her and Black Widow. And I think I still would have gone with Black Widow in retrospect, but Gamora is so much better in World Boss Legend and ABXL. No doubt about that. It's just the PvP value in Otherworld Battle would have been nice for a new free-to-play account. For sure. The tier 3 ticket, we'll probably use it on Fury, on Nick Fury. That's what I'm thinking. Take a closer look at that soon here. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, she can't quite get up. What is it? The 5 million threshold? I screwed that up. She's not gonna get that for us, unfortunately. Well, actually, I should take that back. I should stop being total ass at playing this game, and maybe we'd get up over 5 mil. We got a lot of time left. Yeah, Gene, that's me hitting the desk. You don't need to bark. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Well, we'll get up over the 3, that's for sure. Oh, yep, good. Nice. Oh. Let's go, Mora. What's going on? Doing pretty good. Thanks for coming by the stream. It's good to see you. Joseph. Do you? I haven't been paying attention at all, so it's probably not lined up, and it's probably for me hitting the 1 and the 2 like a crazy person in between my rotations. Appreciate you pointing that out. How much I'm paying attention over here. I don't know if she's hitting him. Yeah, we could try it. A mini rage instead of the proc. I got no problem doing that next time. Y'all will have to help me remember, though. Maybe we'll go swap her obelisk now, because I probably won't remember if we don't do it now. Oh, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 3, 4, 5, get in there. Yeah, boys. Let's go. That'll do. That'll do. Because I think it's going to be a stretch to 7. All right, cool. Legend is a wash today, I think. Yep. Somebody asked if I was going to build Havoc. Yeah. I didn't realize he's a discounted tier 3, like so many other characters. It might actually end up being like a normal cost tier 3, but you'll get a native tier 2, tier 3. That could fill this day. So, probably. But we'll wait till we have our World Boss Legend teams figured out, so we're not dumping materials into that. For sure, because yeah, we don't want to waste. All right, we're going to take one more peek at our dispatch missions. See if we can snag a couple more cheeky energy. If not, we'll just re-roll. Check the shop. We needed, what, 3? Oh, shoot. Like, we got it. Yes, sir. Let's go. What we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. We'll get a bunch from our story mode ultimates today. What are we at? What do we need? What do we need? 826. Like 180. We did a GBR. Yes, we did one. Okay. Man, yeah, these are going to fall into place quick, like clickety, clickety, clack. 1% damage reduction for PvP, you betcha. We're thinking about it. This is that's actually an incredibly good question for free to play and new players, which is definitely something we'll put in like a PvP guide. You have 2 options with Colossus, right? You can either farm his bios every day and slow drip into tier 2ing him, which is probably the best way to do it, or you can use a mega ticket, which I absolutely do not advise. I'll just be honest, I've been kind of sleeping on his bios, so I just need to start getting in there every day with some energy and, yeah, getting him tier 2. Yeah, Venom before Spider-Man. Couldn't get that book, and so we pivot. And we pivoted, and it was a good choice. Because we got pretty good luck on Venom's gears. It was actually, like, not good luck for me on any of those gears. It was perfectly average, and it was wonderful. We hit like 16 to 19 on all the final rolls. I guess that's a little better than average. I think on average you usually hit over 20 once or twice on those last rolls. Okay. If we get the speed book, we just make a choice. Basically, it doesn't matter which one of these guys hits tier 3 first. We don't care. We just need one of them, because then we'll have 12. So, yeah, if we hit Venom first, we have the book. So that just means Spider-Man's gonna find his book when we get it, and he'll be ready to go. Yep. Yeah, and both are just filling spaces. We might get Venom's uni. Maybe. I just have trouble picking it up over... thank you. Let's check that out. And that's it. I'm gonna check that. Thought she was listed as a proc here, but this could be wrong for sure. It honestly doesn't hurt to try, depending on how good her obelisk. And it's good, but it's not incredible. So we can afford to try a mini if it's not listed as the best choice. Let's see here. Joe Mi Gamora. There she is. Yeah, Alex has her listed with energy over rage, I think. Is that right? Yeah, with an energy preferred. Interesting. And then a rage second. But a proc obelisk isn't an energy. A proc obelisk is a proc obelisk. So they're the same thing. Yeah, see, that's the concern, what Normal Noob said. I think this is probably fine, mainly because I'm pleased with those scores in ABL for her right now. She's doing great. She's getting over 5 mil. She's a ways off from 7 mil. I think we're good. We'll just leave her right where she be. And that'll be... Yeah, it's one of those unis, Sahaj, with... Yeah, she would do great in ABL with a mini rage, and she'd do fine. She'd be serviceable in World Boss Legend with a mini rage. But the problem is, we kind of are relying on her to push, and we like need her as one of our carries. So I don't really want to neuter her World Boss Legend performance at all to try and get. Oh gosh, that's tough to pass up. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm tempted just to leave her there. I think we will. You can get her both from these, I don't know what you call it, premium bio procs, and you also can get her from your chest once you get sufficient level. I don't know what you call it here in Dimension missions. Your contribution chest can contain a good amount of bios for magic. I think at the highest level it can contain like 20 bios or something, 15. Something like that. So, but the thing with this chest is you're very unlikely. Well, that's the thing. Oh, it's only 10, but still, you're not like, you hit these these 4 characters way more often than you hit these characters. So yeah, you're far more likely to see her from this than you are from than like Professor X or something like that. But yeah, we'll just leave her there. 35 boost points. We're not quite ready to bust those missions out and see if we get her, which is fine. Let's take a look at, rifts here. If I can use my mouse. And we'll pop in this one right here. Why not? Okay, which would be nice. We'll grab that if we can. Oh, and then we'll wrap this up pretty soon here. Yesterday's stream was freaking 4 hours, and we're already at 1:44 today. Having a good time hanging out. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. It's really fun. Really excited about where this account's gonna go. Why am I playing stage 6? To get more completion quickly, because we're streaming, is probably the answer. You get 15 points of completion, and I do kind of have a soft spot for people, and I have trouble just dipping my toes into their rifts with a stage 1 clear and giving them like 5 points and then leaving them to do all the work. I just feel bad, I guess. So I tend to run them on 10 for the extra points. Slightly more rewards. And just, I think I overthink enough things in this game, I guess, that I felt like min-maxing. Oh, does it? Oh, but it's 15 points from stage 10. It's not as good of a conversion. I am wasting energy. I will acknowledge that. I hear what you're saying. I am wasting a little bit of energy by doing this. But yeah. Yeah, it would be more efficient to just come in on like, yeah, stage 2 or something like that and do it that way. And when I'm farming my own rift, I just do it this way because it gets it done quicker, and I don't want to do like, you know, sit there racing for the 10 runs when I can get away with 5 or whatever it is, you know. Yeah, it's a better energy to points ratio for sure at stage 2. I'm pretty, yeah, because it's 10 energy to 15 points at stage 10. But you're more likely to get these. I know it doesn't matter. It's a couple extra cubes, maybe 1 or 2 extra celestial essence. It's like that kind of stuff. Doesn't really matter. And it's like World Boss Legend, where if I run this on 2, we'll get rewards that look almost exactly the same. Like, let's do it just for fun. You'll see it's 6 energy. We'll get 10 points of contribution this time. And the rewards will probably... It's, of course, RNG is involved, so we may get, like, no rewards, you know. But you have a slightly better odds at getting better stones and things like that. Yeah, it'll save you a little bit of time, too, most likely. Although with Loki... It's weird, like, because of the way his skills work, this will probably end up being a similar time. Because he tap dances, he does this nonsense, and you can break him out of it with the 2 or the 1, you can make him stop, but if the enemies are too far away, you just can't stop him and he just stands there. And then the 5, he'll do the same thing, where he just, like, farts around. That's why I think I gave him, like, a 3 for auto farming on that guide. Because he's decent, but he's really not even a very good auto farmer. It's really all about that manual farming with Loki. Yeah, time, man, is the forgotten resource, right? The most underrated resource in the game. Luckily, I've got quite a bit of that resource, so we've been doing good. Yep, the one resource you can't buy. Oh, that's a tough question, Lucario. Like, you mean build first to tier 4, or build first to tier 3, or like your first character that you should get out of a selector? So yeah, you can see we got similar rewards. We got like 5 celestial essence on him, and like, I think 8 cubes or something. So there you go. There's the pros and cons. If I got a rage, who would I give it to? Not Loki. That's the answer. That is who I would give it to. I think we're good to... Hopefully this gentleman will get this finished up. We'll check back on it here in a few minutes. So we need 2 more boost points. We'll dilly-dally for just a sec. See if we can get some cheeky magic bios. Grab our TCP here. Very nice. Snag a little energy from somewhere. It all gets used up eventually for me. Maybe I'll snag one of these real quick. Sounds good, because I'll probably have breakfast and get some things done, do a little work, and then play a bunch more after stream, so. Yeah, Dark Knight's probably got the answer right there. Honest answer, let's see. For a rage? Yeah, Doctor Strange. For sure. And that would give us, that would pretty much lock him as a sure in for our, not our next tier 4, but the full cost that we're forced to do after that would probably be Doctor Strange if we had a rage. And then the Thor would be in the equation, except that we have a juicy CTP of Judgment rolled up for Thor. So we're ready to go with that. For me, I think Hulk, like, as a free-to-play, with how scarce rages would be for us, Hulk's gonna do really good with that, like, first super good double HP mini rage obelisk that we find. So we're gonna look for that, the 1% HP obelisk. That is what we want. Oh, thanks, honey. Yay! Married life for the win. All right, so we're just killing these last 2 boost points. I was scrolling up. Sorry, guys. I was looking at Lucario's question. So, like, your first tier 2 selector that you get, a lot of people will suggest Man-Thing, and I think that's a great choice. I should have taken it on this account, honestly. Our poor Man-Thing is still sitting down here at tier 1. But there's a couple really strong tier 2s you can grab right out the gate. As far as your first tier 3 that you build manually, I believe ours was Hulk, and I got no regrets. That was a fantastic choice. Gwenpool is a great choice with her uniform. She's super strong. You're given, in a 7-day selector as a new player, you'll be given Iron Man Tier 3, Spider-Gwen Transcended, and Moon Knight Transcended, and Loki Tier 3. So you'll get those 4 characters out of a selector, or excuse me, a login event as a new player. But yeah, we picked Thor for our first manually built Tier 3. And then Loki was our first Tier 4. All right, there we go. I've successfully stalled until we have enough boost points. Not like this is going to happen, but we could all celebrate if it did. See what we get. I'm going fishing. No, sir. God, those hidden tickets just make you want to cry sometimes. Why I don't pay for them, because most of the time they're just like stuff that takes up space in my inventory. All right. Very cool. You guys got anything else you want to see before we go? Any questions, anything like that? We're creeping up on 2 hours here, so we're probably going to cut the stream for today pretty soon here. Don't forget to make sure you're doing all these quests. I'm going to do this right here on stream so we all can see it. I'm going into the craft menu. Just craft any old thing. I recommend getting uniforms right now. So pay attention to which uniforms are discounted and how those discounts pan out at the beginning of the game. You'll get your first uniform that you buy outside of guided quests at a 50% discount. So pay attention to that. It's a one-time only discount. You also get big discounts on the guided quest uniforms, but make sure you ask around. Only a couple of those are good. Maybe even only one now is worth taking. And I think Hulk gets his Titan uniform from the guided quest, and that's a really good route to go. But be stingy. And we've got an anniversary event coming up in a month where you'll get a 50% discount on all your uniform purchases. And there should be a 40% discount between now and then. Just make sure you're not buying any full cost uniforms. For sure. I think I got you on there, brother. I think I got you on the friends list. I'm not positive. I'll double check. If you didn't put it in a comment, though, on the video, Gandhi, come back and drop it in a comment on the video. But if you did, I may have gotten it. And if I didn't, I'll make sure to double check. Thoughts on Carnage? I think he's a good character. I don't think he's top meta. I think it's really important to pay really close attention as a free-to-play new player to the fact that he needs his artifact for the kind of PvP value that anyone's excited about. Carnage is not going to do a lot for you without that ability to... it's immortality that he has, right? Not revive. He gets immortality, I think. But yeah, without that, he's going to struggle for you in PvP. But I think his newest uniform was pretty good, and I think he's got a lot of value. But it's hard to get his bios. So there you go. All right, guys. You all are fantastic. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate you all. If you enjoyed the stream, hit a like button on it. It helps a lot. If you want to see more live streams or more guide content from us, hit that subscribe button. I'm Olden Gray. This is Free to Play, and I hope every one of you has an absolutely spectacular day. Thanks so much, guys. Take care.